Welcome to Heat Up Your Retreats, the podcast where purpose meets planning and God-sized dreams come to life through transformational travel experiences. I'm your host, Amanda Heater, CEO of Across the Horizon Travel, retreat strategist, and passionate believer in using travel as a tool for impact. Whether you're a coach, pastor, wellness leader, or change maker, ready to lead your first or even your next retreat, you're in the right place. Let's turn your vision into a powerful, profitable, and spirit-led retreat experience. Let's heat things up together. Hey everybody, Amanda Heater here with Heat Up Your Retreats with Amanda Heater. Today, I want to give some of my tips and tricks to help you not burn out. And this episode is called Why Retreat Leaders Burn Out After a Successful Event. I want to talk about something that I see all the time, but rarely hear people admit out loud. I have watched retreat leaders sell out their events, receive incredible testimonials, witness real transformation, and then quietly say, I don't think I can do that again. If you've ever felt that way, or you're afraid that you might, this episode is for you. Because burnout doesn't mean the retreat failed. It usually means the structure failed the leader. We need to redefine what success actually means. Success isn't just attendance. It isn't just social media photos. And it isn't just how moved people felt. True success includes financial sustainability, emotional recovery, and a desire to lead again. If a retreat drains you so deeply that you can't imagine hosting another, something needs to change, my friend. I want to talk about some triggers that you need to be aware of. And the very first burnout trigger is carrying too many roles. Most retreat leaders wear too many hats. You're the visionary. You're the facilitator. You're the planner, the travel coordinator, the emotional anchor. That's not leadership. That's overload. Even the most capable leaders burn out when they're stretched way too thin. Leadership requires presence. And presence requires support. Burnout trigger number 2, being the financial safety net. When you're personally responsible for everything, your nervous system is never going to relax. Even when things seem to be going well or they are going well, there's going to be a really quiet tension underneath. What if someone cancels? What if costs increase? What if something goes wrong? That pressure follows you home. A sustainable retreat model doesn't rely on constant internal stress. Burnout trigger number 3, no post-retreat decompression. Most hosts jump straight back into life after hosting a retreat. There's no processing, there's no rest, no integration. You're just carried away by people emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And without decompression, exhaustion compounds. And eventually, it shows up as resentment or even withdrawal. So here's the shift that changes everything. You are not just a host. You are a leader. And leaders aren't meant to do everything alone. When you stop equating control with care, you create space for sustainability. You don't lose impact. You are going to gain longevity. Longevity, my friend. This is what sustainable retreats actually look like. They have clear roles, support systems, financial clarity, and emotional boundaries. They leave the leader tired but fulfilled, and you're not depleted. If you love the mission, but you hate the exhaustion, that's not failure. It's actually feedback. There is a better way to host retreats, and you don't have to burn yourself out to prove that you're called. I recommend partnering with a travel advisor or someone that is in the event planning space and have them help you. Partner with other people that are specialized in places that you are not, and that will help you make sure to provide an experience for both yourself and your attendees that is going to be something that everyone walks away feeling like, wow, that was amazing. Let's do it again. Thank you for listening today, my friends. I know this was a short episode, but I always like to drop some of my tips and tricks for you to be able to use in your future retreats, events, and summits. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our podcast, and make sure to share this with a friend that might need some of these tips and tricks. Thank you again for joining us, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, friends.
Thank you for tuning in to Heat Up Your Retreats. I hope today's episode sparked fresh inspiration and reminded you that your retreat vision is meant to be realized. Are you ready to take the next step? Please send me an email at amanda@acrossthehorizontravel.com with the subject line of strategy session, and let's start building a transformational retreat that aligns with your mission. Be sure to follow, share, and leave a review so more leaders like you can heat things up too. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep planning bold, and keep heating up your retreats.